Okay, excuse me. We're live. Good day. Welcome back to Meet and Greet with the FBI coach. My guest is going to be with us shortly. So tell me where you're viewing me from and drop your favorite emoji. I love the fire emoji. Please drop it in the comment section. So tell me where uh you're viewing from. Excuse me. Excuse me. So what are your expectations? Your expectations is going to be Black Mentor is a great guy. He has loads and loads and loads of experiences. He's going to be sharing that with us. He's going to share with us the things that will help us grow our businesses, grow our life, how to surmount challenges, how you can start from zero and get to hero. And I want to appreciate my returning subscribers, those who subscribe to my channel. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and don't forget to activate the notification button, okay, so that anytime valuable content is shared on this channel, you'll be the first to know. You'll get notified immediately. So tell me, where you view me from? I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Tell me, where you viewing from? Our guest is going to be joining us very soon. We're actually 6 hours ahead of him, because we're in different time zone. But he's someone that you need to listen to. He's someone that is set to redefine how you view things. You um, a lot. There's a lot. He has gone through a lot. You know, he has gone through a lot, and the lessons he's going to be sharing that with us within a few minutes. Okay. So tell me, where you been from? Where you been from? Let's connect with you. I believe it's a lovely Saturday afternoon from my end. Um, the weather is friendly, it's sunny, and I don't know what's happening at your end. You can also share that in the comment section. Okay, the Meet and Greet is a platform dedicated to transforming lives, is a platform dedicated to adding value to humanity, is a platform dedicated to helping people move from point A to point B. It's a platform that has impacted so many lives across the world. And I know if you're joining for the first time, it's going to be a wonderful experience for you. It's going to be a time to learn. And I also want to encourage you to snoop through my channel. I have lots and lots of valuable content you can glean from. I have lots of content I put up impediment you are experiencing on your journey. Okay, I tell people I don't lose money. I don't. I don't lose money. I either learn or I win. I'll say that again. I don't lose money. I either learn or I win. There are so many things to learn from life. Now, when I lose money, I don't consider it as losing money. I consider it as a process to learn something new. to add something new to what I know. Okay, these were the things I did that made me lose this money. So I'm not going to repeat them again. I'm going to add to what I know. In other words, when such incident happens again, I'll be able to navigate properly. You know, I hear stories of people who keep losing money to Ponzi schemes. Bring $1, we give you $50 tomorrow. Bring $20, will help you trade, and after a period of time, we give you $1 million tomorrow. I can't fall for such schemes. I can't because I have learned over the years that such is not sustainable. Okay, so the essence of the meet and greet, what we do here is to educate you, is to help you learn by sharing our experiences and other people's experiences to help you get on the right footing, to help you get on the right journey, to help you get there's a word I'm trying to get, that adjective. Okay, so um I think our guest is ready. Yeah, I think the black mentor is. I'm going to bring him up. In fact, you guys have you won't see my face again. The black mentor is here with
Hello
me.
there.
The only black mentor, Joseph Nantomah.
Man, I was having some technical difficulties, just changing my computer, so I had to switch back to my iPad. But it's all good. I'm here.
Okay, okay, it's good to have you, and I will say good morning to you because I know it's morning at Wisconsin right now, right?
Correct. It's
Yeah.
it's actually 9:05 a.m.
Oh,
Here
great.
in Wisconsin. I just came out of a clubhouse, so jumped on here, and I'm good to go. I'm always available when it has to do with my people, right? Because we have to give back.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a great guy. You're a great guy. I remember the night I spent in your house in Abiyokuta. Please,
Yeah,
see, there is no formality in what we do here.
correct.
Okay, this is bass and boss. We
I
share
know.
and break it down.
I So this morning I was talking to my wife about you. There are certain things people don't know, but I'm here. And we're gonna break it down just the way it is. And
Yeah,
there's always they say the deal is in the details.
exactly. It's in
Today,
the detail.
today you're gonna hear all the details. For those of you that want to hear how did this guy make it in America, you will hear it today. Okay, so I'm here. Any question?
And viewers, I also need to let you know that this man got a new baby recently. You know what they call YATCH? This guy got a new baby recently. And now for you to own a yacht,
In
don't be mind.
America,
Yeah?
what was funny about owning a yacht? I finished owning the yacht. They said the day you buy the yacht and the day you sell the yacht are the two most memorable day. After I finished buying the yacht, then I wanted to go and get taxes. The taxes alone. Then I started asking my wife, I said, why did we go to buy a yacht? Because the taxes alone on that yacht can buy you a new car. And you know what they
Whoa,
call it in the United States? They call it luxury taxes.
low, whoa,
Crazy.
whoa.
So don't do this at home. Don't buy a yacht. Because don't buy a yacht because I wanted to do big boy. And let me
Yeah,
take it to the less. Don't do it at home. I don't advise if you don't have money, don't buy it because you're just
yeah,
in trouble. Yeah. So that was what
yeah.
happened.
You're welcome, the black mentor.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
so tell us about yourself. Let's start from
My
here.
name is Joseph James Nantomah, and now you can call me the Black Mentor. By the way, Black Mentor is not something that it's now my worldwide licensed trademark name. So on the 13th of October, anybody that's uses the name the Black Mentor or anywhere in the world can be sued. Just so you know. So it's my trademark. I own it
Whoa.
outrightly. I've been working for it for the last 2 years, and I'll tell you the reason why I decided to get the name the Black Mentor. Like you said, this is Bass Boobs. I'm here for my
Yeah,
people.
this is Bad Booze.
My name is Joseph James Nantomah. I was born in Port Harcourt, River State. Um, Went to primary school in Port Harcourt, high school in Lagos. I didn't go to university. For those of you that don't know, no college, no university. While I was there in Lagos, hustling and bustling, doing, just trying to survive, I did project management training with the what do you call them? Project Management Institute out here in Pennsylvania, but I did it in Nigeria. I became a licensed project management consultant in Nigeria. Then I set up my company there, and I was coaching bankers on project management courses. Did a lot of businesses along the line. That was how I met the FBI coach, Mr. Charles, through networking. But we're just doing everything, doing everything.
Yes, yes.
But I got married in 2011 in Nigeria, 2012 in Nigeria, and um, I have beautiful kids, and now I live in the United States. But my real success story started in 2015. I think that is very, very important here. Started in 2015, and my success story started with failures. Isn't it amazing that every time you want to get into success, you have to start with failing?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very important. So people always know, because people just think, oh, this guy just showed up. No, I didn't just show up, man. I've been there, I've been in the market. So it started with there is a very rich guy. I used to attend a church in Nigeria called Christ Embassy. I don't attend there anymore. And there was this very rich guy. Right now, he's the richest man. He's the richest black businessman in the UK. His name is Strive Masigiwa, and
Yeah.
he used to own
Equinix.
Equinix. So what most people do not know that he used to be my church member. We're in the same church. So one of those days, they were doing a conference in church in Lagos, and I lived in Abeokuta. At a point, I lived in Lagos for a while. Then I just got tired of the Lagos stress, So I moved away from Lagos to Abeokuta, because Abeokuta to Lagos is just like 1 hour 45 minutes drive.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'll rather not do with the Lagos stress, but I will making money from Lagos. So I go there and I do my business from Abeokuta, from Lagos, but I live in Abeokuta. So there was a conference in Lagos for people who wanted to invest. And what I did was I decided to partner with him. He had a company called Solarway. Solarway was a solar business. You all know solar business is a very good business in Nigeria, right? Because there's no power. There's no power. So people buy anything that has to do with solar lantern, solar charger, anything. So I went into that business, and I started doing business with him. I would go to Dubai, bring in the product. I had a small store in Abeokuta. Then at a point, I started partnering with ShopRite. So when you walk into ShopRite that time in Lekki, Ibadan, Kanu, Abuja, you will see my product in those stores. But they weren't paying me upfront. What will happen is you go display the products there, and every 30 days they pay you for whatever they sell. So I was doing that, and one day we woke up and there was no more Solarway products. Apparently, the company that was manufacturing those products in China breached a contract with him.
Okay.
So he had to. They had their own dealings that was going on, and this was in 2014, 2015 at the time, and that was about the time that I met you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I met you. I said, okay, while I'm doing that, and they're going through all these Yagbas and all that big man problem, let me look for. So I went into networking, and I joined. What do you call it? I think then it was Organo Gold.
Organo Gold.
I'm hungry, man. Organo Gold said you become Sapphire in 1 month.
You need to be hungry for success. Yeah.
If you want, and the funny thing, I used to tell them in America here now. I said, you don't tell a black man that if you walk from Lagos to Abuja, you will give him $1 million. He will get there.
You'll get there.
I used to tell them that here. I said, don't be doing those things, So Organo Gold came and said, if you became a Sapphire in a month, you're going to get a brand new Mercedes. What? So we went into it. And I became a Sapphire in 12 days. One of the fastest.
Speed.
What are you talking about? 12 days. They didn't give me any, but that's the discussion for another day. So, we're doing that.
I remember those incidents.
Yeah, so we're doing that. And the funny thing about those networking events and things is when these big companies promise we who were leaders these things, and we were just messengers, we're delivering the messages of these people, right? And we tell them, okay, if you join my team, we're going to grow up together, we're going to do this, and it doesn't happen. They will not go after the big, when it doesn't go the way they want, they don't go after the big company because they know they can't touch them. Then they will not come
Yeah,
after who is the little fish and start saying, oh, he's a fraud, he's this,
exactly.
he took my money. But sir, you didn't pay your money into my bank account. You paid your money into the corporate account. Organo go. They say, yeah. So it was just a whole mess, people calling you and trying to label you fraud. And the thing about Africa, and especially indeed Nigeria, is every time somebody does a transaction and it doesn't go the way they want,
They will
again,
come after you.
not even come after you, they don't go the way they want.
You
You are
want,
a
yeah.
fraud. You are a fraud.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. It's an impression that we need to correct. So
Exactly.
in business, because I'm a businessman now, in business, there is liability and there is assets. Okay. If there is assets, if there is profit, we share the profit. If there's liability, we also share the liability.
Liability.
Okay. So that's what people don't, and they don't want to understand it. So while I was doing that, for example, I had a company, Nudge Limited in Nigeria, and I was representing a company in Canada again at that time. Because, for you to really make money, you need to have multiple streams of income.
Absolutely.
Right now, if you want to be comfortable, you need 3 lines of businesses, 3 streams of income. And if you want to be successful, listen to what I'm using. Comfortable, 3. Successful, you want to be successful, you need 7. If you want to be wealthy, you need more than 7. Okay. So at that time I was in Nigeria, so I was representing a company in Canada at the time. And this company was, they call them CICCR, Canada Immigration, blah, blah, blah. They represent people who want to travel from all over the world. And I was just a representative back then in Nigeria. My company was not processing anything. The only thing we do is we take the payment, we get the documentation, and we send it to Canada. So Canada was the one that does every single thing. Okay? They do every single thing. So there were people, and with traveling, there are people who, what do you call it? There are people who go, and there are people who do not go for whatever reason. So those, in fact, this morning I had one of the guys that traveled with my company because we helped them to put them in. He sent me a picture this morning. He and the wife, and it's a good thing that happened this morning. I know he might not like this, but I don't care. I saw a picture of him and his American wife. Let me just display that. I don't know if you can say it way fast. This is one of the guys that benefited. This guy, when he came to my office, he's not even worth 50,000 naira. He's a nurse.
Wow.
And came, and we processed, and he came. This is him, young man. He's a nurse. This is the American woman he married. Okay.
Very clear.
So these are some of the people that came through that process. The ones that didn't come, that for whatever reason it didn't go through, they will label you 419. They will label you fraudster. They will label you. So it was all kinds of crazy things back then. However, this is where my success story. So I was fighting to deal with SolarWay. ShopRite and Games told me that because I couldn't supply to the extent, they were canceling my contract. I was there fighting to get my money back. I'd lost money. Go ahead.
Yeah, there was this other product that I remember, that product that we apply on car that stops scratches and all
yes,
that.
I'm coming. I'm going there. Don't worry. So so when that closed down, I had another partner in Dubai. No, when that business closed down, you see, again, even though we're telling a story, I want to be bringing out some valid points. Okay. When that business crashed, I didn't go there to go and fight SolarWay. I went there to negotiate with SolarWay, with the managers. I said, now that this business has closed down, You are not out of business. You still have associates, you still have counterparts, you still have associates that you're working with. Why don't you connect me to one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see, everything about life is about negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
You that you're doing business, let's say I'm doing with you do business with you, FBI coach, and you are owing me money. I'm not going to come and say, okay, I want to pull you down. No, people don't have brains. I will come to say, okay, how do we negotiate and you and I can work out something that's going
Mm-hmm.
to give me back my money? Because what
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming for is my money. I'm not coming to
It's
take
your money.
cutting
Yeah.
your neck and cutting your ears and making you look bad is not going to give me
It's
money.
not going to give you your money.
It's
Yeah.
not, we need to be smart. And I learned these things. I've been around crazy people in America.
Mm,
They will tell you, focus on the deal. Focus
mm,
on the deal. So,
mm.
with that being said, I went back to Dubai and it's okay. It didn't work. Fine. What do you have to offer me? So they now linked me to another company that has products as well. Now, that was when I started bringing in, they call it, I don't know, accessories. I started bringing, I forgot the name of the company. I can't remember. This were like 6 years, 7 years ago, man. So, and hustling days. So I started bringing products, charger, these, all this kind of, accessories, phone
Yeah.
chargers, something you can use to clean your screen, all those little things. I was bringing them in just to survive while I was doing all the stuff. Then 2014, 2015, you and I met.
Yeah.
And people don't know where your success started. Today, I want to tell you that you were part of my success story, and I'll tell you how.
As in me,
Yes, I was telling my wife this morning,
I
but
want to hear.
2015, I'd lost all this contact and everything. I
Yeah.
registered for, is it Helping Hands or
Yeah, it
whatever?
was helping hands we were doing then.
You were one of the coaches that was mentoring me. Then one day, you told me you were going to send me some materials. In that material you sent me, there was a book called The Science of Getting Rich.
Getting rich. I still have it here.
No, you didn't give me the physical copy, you gave me the
The
electronic copy.
e-copy. Yeah.
It's inside the materials you give to every single person that you
Yeah.
give. Do you know you gave me that book?
Really? I didn't remember.
Go and check there. I have I didn't throw away that computer. I have a lot of
Wow.
it, but I kept that computer. Inside that material, you gave me a book called The Science of
Nice
Getting.
of getting rich. Yeah, because I remember I had this bundle I usually give to my team members.
Thank you. That bundle, inside that bundle, The Science of Getting Rich was there. That was the book that changed my life.
Whoa.
So December 2015, we were doing just leaving. Then I woke up December 2016 and I got a call from somebody in Mina. The guy said, well, I know you go to Dubai to do different stuff and, can you come to Mina? So I went to Mina. I was in Mina when you sent me that book.
Okay.
So the guy that I wanted to see works with government. So I was there for 4 days. I've never even seen the person I want to see.
Hmm.
I started reading that book. It was it was an electronic copy. I was on my car. I was reading this. I was reading it. When you read and I recommend it to anybody, The Science of Getting Rich is not paying me, but it helped me. When you're reading that book, it's showing you practical ways. You see, there's something about the universe. The day you make up your mind that you want to succeed, the universe will literally bend over for you.
And people to work for you.
It will
Exactly.
bend over. And this is real. This is not fiction. It has happened to me. I'm so glad we're here. You're going to hear the real stuff. It will bend over for you. So what happened was I started reading that book and I was seeing things. The book says if you want to practically learn how to become rich, this is the book for you. It's not a fictional, this book will make you rich if you read it and practicalize the things in that book.
Yeah.
I was reading it, Charles. I read that book cover to cover, and my mentality started changing. I went to that meeting. When I went to that meeting, the guy told me that he had some people in the United States that needed funding in
Okay.
Silicon Valley. Now,
Okay.
these guys that needed the funding in Silicon Valley, they wanted to see if they could come to Dubai, but they needed somebody who knows the environment in Dubai. They were
Okay.
looking for a loan for $250 million. I just finished reading the book, The Science of Getting.
Getting rich.
So you see where the story started.
Yeah.
And now I didn't even know that was what I was doing then. But now I know, now I'm aware. I'm aware of myself. Like, I mean, I'm the black man. I'm aware of everything. But I didn't know back then. I was just failing forward. When
Mm,
people give you opportunity, and even though it sounds like you cannot do it, don't say no.
exactly.
Say yes, then find a way
Learn.
to do it. But I didn't
Yeah.
know I was doing that back then. When I teach it, but I didn't know that was that. But when the guy told me that they were looking for $250 million, okay, I've never even seen $500,000 in one place together like this. Together, you guys should keep it real, right? Never seen
Both,
it.
both, bass, bass.
I
Every.
never see $50,000 in one place before then. I said yes, I can do it. Now some people will tell you that's stupidity, that is greediness. You see, you prepare yourself, you dress for where you are going.
Yeah.
We understand it here in America. Now in Wisconsin it is cold. In California it is hot. Okay,
Mm,
over there. Now, if you're living in California and you want to come to Wisconsin, you're not going to wear the attire you wear in California. You wear something that will keep you warm, because once you land in Wisconsin, the weather is going to grab you like this.
mm,
So it's the same thing with success. When you want to be successful, you don't dress for where you are, you dress for where you're going. You prepare your
there you
mind for where you're going. So when they said they want $250 million, I said, yes, I can do it. But sir, I have not seen $50,000 in one place before. So we started the journey. I said, all I need, since they're coming to Dubai, because I've been to Dubai several times and I know a couple of people there. I said, all I need is they'll pay my flight ticket, they'll pay me this, they'll pay me this. And if the deal goes through, they will pay
Mm-hmm.
me a certain fee. And they said, yes. Then we started. When I left Mina, I went to Abuja to speak to a friend who is a banker. And me and this guy started calling every single person we knew in our network. Every single person we knew in our network. Hello, do you know anybody in Dubai? We have some people that are coming to, take loans. We started calling every single person. The next thing you know, like they say in Nigeria, I love it when I come to Nigerian shows. I can be myself. Like I said, like play, like play.
Like
like
play, like play, just
like play,
click.
like play. That's why I love when I come to Nigerian shows. Thank God there is no Igbo person here. Like
Yeah.
play, like play. Visa for Dubai don't come.
Hmm.
So that 2016, I went to Dubai in June. Okay, June I went there, brother. Now me dress paso. You know me now.
Yeah,
I be
of course.
like I be like
You,
saying I
you
mean one.
don't joke with your dressing. I know that.
It looked as if I was the one I wanted to give them $250 million. I would just we're staying in a hotel. I was not even having like $5,000 in my pocket. First, I'm just even calling me big money. I don't even get 500. I don't even get $500 in my pocket when I'm in dress pass, because you dress the way you want to be addressed.
You
You know what they
dress.
do when they're going for breakfast? They were on the 23rd floor. I was on the 18th floor. Now I don't wait there for restaurant door. As we're going for breakfast, I don't stand for the door. They will be, hey Joseph, how you doing? You want to go for breakfast? Say yes, we'll go in and we'll eat breakfast together. They will pay. Guys, this thing, I'm just telling you, if you're just starting, they will
Yeah.
pay. So that's how we're so, but I was there to do my job, make sure they were safe, showing them the places, going for the business meetings and all that. And they were seeing certain qualities in me. Like, wow, he's
Hmm.
prompt. They didn't know that the reason why I was being prompt in all that meetings was because I didn't have money to pay for my own food. They thought I was being prompt because I was excellent. But you see, they didn't get it. They never get these things, right? This is
Oh.
see, I've never said any of these things in any place before, like the first place. They said, wow, he's always prompt, right on time. Bro, not lie, I don't get
You know, saying I'm hunger, they drive my pikin.
I don't get cash for it. So I'll be there prompt on time and we'll eat. So, and sometimes we'll be in the meetings and it will heat up everybody. We had like 9, 12 people in those meetings. And everybody had their own selfish, they want to
Interest.
Interest. That's the word. Self-interest. And this one say, no, that I'm the one that will calm everybody down. I'm like, guys, calm down, calm down, calm down. We'll get to where we're going. We'll do this, we'll do that. And we just kept on keeping it like that. So long story short, at the end of all those meetings, they were able to get the $250 million that they came for. It was a venture capital business in Silicon Valley in California. So there was not time to share money. Okay. Then I called me, said, Joseph, the truth of the matter is, we've seen you all through this process. You're not in the right place where you should be. They said, with your level of negotiating skills, the way you dress, your demeanor, blah, blah, blah. I was like, people are just speaking big English. Okay, write my check. So, with all demeanor and everything, we think you should be in the United States. And you and I know that coming to United States is not akara. It's not
My thing.
just waka, you go
It's
United
not
States.
akara and bread.
And so I said, but you know that coming to the United States is not something that you just do. They said, we will sponsor you and whoever you want to come to the United States. So that's how I came to the United States. So when I had it, a lot of people did not know. A lot of people did not know. And you see, another thing is when a woman is pregnant, you have to wait for 9 months, right? You don't go and start, So I let my pregnancy grow. Then when it was time, myself and my family. So 2016, January, I read, what do you call it?
Science of
20,
Getting Rich.
2015 December, you sent me that book. I read 2016, I started that journey. I was in Dubai June. I was in Dubai August that same year. Then December 2016, 18th of December 2016, myself and my family left to the United States. So that was my story. Some people said, let me even go back. Some people said when I was doing those visas, some people said that their visa now take come America. That I defrauded 100 million. I said, me, I get 100 million for Nigeria. You see, Nigerians, they talk like children. If I have a visa, you have your face. Even you and I will look. If I even cut my hair, put my glasses, American man go dictate on your visa. I use
Of course.
So but when people want to talk, they just talk and they talk and they talk and they talk. But there are those who talk and there are those who do. You can see. You think I was just talking before I met this man behind me. So I came here. I came to the United States. I entered this country with $4,700 in my pocket. December 18th, 2017. 4,700. People say, oh, I had hundreds of millions. Nothing. Brother, nothing. We came into this country because the money they were supposed to pay me was what they used sponsoring me to come. But I've always known that deep down, I have it. You have to believe in yourself. When everybody doesn't believe in you, you have to believe in yourself. You have no choice but to believe in yourself. And I just finished a class this morning on Club as I was telling them, you have to make up your mind. Because if you don't make up your mind, people will make their mind up for you and you'll be chasing after things that are not important. So we came here, we landed here. We landed here with 4,700. This is the true story. You want to hear my story, right? True story. Landed here $4,700 in New York. I've traveled before that. When I land for New York, brother, there's something about New York that's just intimidating. New York is intimidating. And that period was December. I think they would just release Wonder Woman Part 1. All the buildings. You know how their buildings are with light.
And all the adverts everywhere.
Where I'm telling you, everywhere was like, it's like you're in a bubble, in another bubble. Everywhere light. And the weather was cold. Wisconsin is joking now. Wisconsin doesn't have cold. When it's cold in New York, you're talking, you see smoke coming out of your mouth. My daughter was 2 at the time. I've been in America for 5 years now. My daughter was 2 at the time. Before we left, she was like, Mama, when she came here, my daughter speaks English. Mommy, the weather is cold. You know how, baby, first sentence in this word was New York. My speaking speak and complete. Mommy, the weather is cold. When we're coming, we went to Nigeria and free advice. We're coming to America. Don't buy your jackets there. let somebody here buy the jacket and send to you, because that jacket you're coming with will not hold the code here.
Not hold the code.
You know, when you're coming, say, don't buy that jacket there.
That's a
Let
good
somebody
advice.
buy it there and send it to you, because there's a way they
That's a
do their
good
jacket.
advice.
So we went to Aswani Market, all those places they sell Feli's jacket, go buy jacket. We don't know we're playing. When we came here, we were like freezing.
Wow.
We had to buy new jackets here. So we started that, and we landed, we met the people, they gave us all the information they needed to give us. So we're in New York for like 3-4 days. They gave us the information. Now the good thing was they told me that I could live anywhere that I want. So I could live anywhere that I want. All I needed to do was, during the process of my documentation, I just come to New York once, right? Once, like every 3 months. I said, okay. So we started the journey. We traveled, we started touring. I remember we went to Pennsylvania, a very beautiful place. We went to Pennsylvania. And by the way, I returned to Pennsylvania a few months ago. I had my speaking event there in Erie, Pennsylvania. We went to Pennsylvania. From Pennsylvania, we went to Texas. We went to Oklahoma. Oklahoma, we had to take a train. We're just touring. It was Christmas season, From there, we took a train to Chicago. My wife went to see a friend. Listen, saying, "Are you guys not going to stay?" Let me back up a little bit. The guys who I came to meet gave me a voucher card to stay in any hotel that I wanted. To stay in any hotel that has to do with Hilton. They gave me a voucher.
Has to do with Hilton.
Yes, Hilton.
Okay.
So I started staying in Hilton at the time. So we came to California. So the lady was like, "You guys are just staying in hotel. You guys are staying in hotel. Why don't you rent a house?" So that was the first time. Like, okay, yeah, we never even thought about renting house. They were just staying in hotel. So we said, "But now we're visiting. Maybe January. We can think of renting a house." It's okay. So the thing is, Chicago is not a state. Most people think Chicago is a state. Chicago is a city. The state is called Illinois.
Illinois.
Illinois. Before I came, I didn't know. In Africa, we think Chicago. We think
I'm
Chicago
just knowing
state.
now.
Okay,
I'm just knowing now.
Today I get it. So I used to think Chicago, because Chicago is not even the capital of Illinois.
Really?
But the noise there is too much. It's a big city. You see their skylines. Oh my God. So we went to Chicago. But because I've been hearing all the shootings and everything in Chicago, my mind did not resonate with Chicago. So she said, "Okay, if you guys don't want to stay in Chicago, there's another state called Wisconsin." Because we are in the Midwest. So the Midwest consists of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, which is Illinois, Chicago. Then you have Indiana, you have Ohio, you have Tennessee, and it just goes like that. It's like a line. It's straight road like this.
Okay.
So she said, if you guys go towards the east, there's another state called Wisconsin. I said, okay, let's go to Wisconsin. So we took a train. I said, let's try the train, because before then I never even entered train, brother. I went out from America and I entered the train. So we entered from Oklahoma to Chicago. Then we decided to take Chicago to Wisconsin. So in Wisconsin, it's called Milwaukee. The capital is called Milwaukee. The capital is called Madison, but the industrial city is called Milwaukee. That's where the train landed. The moment we came out of the train, it was snowing that day. Okay. My wife said, "Honey, I love it here." That is how I decided to stay in Wisconsin.
Wow.
Some people say, "Oh, I was running from one place to the other and I landed in Wisconsin." That was how I stayed in Wisconsin. My wife just told me, "Honey, I love it here." I said, "Then let's stay here if you love it here." And my father, God bless his soul, used to tell me, say, "You're a smart man, listen to your wife." So every man that is here, listen to your wives.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'll be telling the story, but in between the story, I'll be giving you the bullet points so that you
are dropping serious bombs. You are dropping serious bombs.
So learn to listen to your wife, because sometimes, especially with women, they have this intuition. They just have something. They say, something is telling me. Something is telling me. You get. But because you
Yeah.
don't know how to mold the whole thing. But you see, men think with vision, women think with intuition, right? As a man, you can see, but as a woman, they feel. So she said, I just like it here. Okay. So that was how we started. Bro, we were staying here. There's one man I'm looking for. And if this man happened to see this video, come and look for the black mentor. He was a Senegalese driver. He was driving a yellow cab. So he would move us around and just move us around. So one day he was like, "Are you guys not going to get a house?" I said, "Fine, we will get a house." So he would drive me, bro. We look for us for like 1 week. Here in America, for you to rent a house, you need what they call social security, like your BVN. Is it BVN now? They call it in Nigeria. Now, yeah, the
Yeah.
copy I'm from.
Yeah.
so, so you need social security. You need what they call rental history. You need to show proof that you rented before, because we
Okay.
have drug addicts, bad people who can run for. So you need to prove that you rented before and you paid your rent on time.
Mm.
Then rental. Then you need to have a good credit. I don't get anyone. No, okay. So this guy would drive us everywhere, everywhere. No, no, no. And you see, when you get enough no's, then you start getting yes. As long as you don't give up. Again, don't be
Exactly.
carried away by the story. Learn the points, because I'm just going to
Learn
tell
the
my experience.
points.
Learn the points. Okay. So I was getting no, 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 everywhere, no, no, no. But I never gave up. I never gave up. So one day we drove. He said there's another apartment close to the airport. That is, my wife didn't even tire. So my wife was like, okay, you know what? Looks like I will be going back to Chicago. Let me go back to Chicago while you stay here. So we made a plan. We said, anybody that gets a house first, as you're going back to Chicago, if you get a house first, I will come and meet you in Chicago. If I get a house first, you will come and meet me in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Okay. So she left. Bro, I put on my suit, everything, and I went to the it's called apartments. Like, for those of you who have been to Lagos, if you're watching from Lagos, it's like 1004. They call them apartments.
1004.
Lots of apartments, yeah. So that's how it is. So I went there, and when I got in there, the moment I get there, I said, "Oh my, you look dapper." You know, these Caucasian women, when they see a black man, well, sorry to say, most black men here don't dress properly. So when they see a black man well dressed, they just fall in love with you. Wow, you
Wow.
look dapper. Hey, thank you. So I said, hey, before we go on, let me just tell you, I don't have social security. I don't have um,
Rental
rental
history.
history. I don't have credit. Can I get an apartment here? She said, but you do have money. I said, yeah. She said the rent is 850. You pay security for 850, so that's like 1,700. I have 1,700. I said, yes. She said the reason why ours is different is because we're close to the airport and we see strangers, we see foreigners who fly in immediately, and when they fly in, they don't have all these little things. So because we are
Okay.
close to the airport, we give an exception. So that thing you are looking for, there is somebody that will give you an exception. But if you give
Mm.
up too early, you will miss it.
Mm.
You
I
can
love
imagine
this
if I had
point.
given up. If you imagine
Mm.
if I had given up, I beg, the whole of Wisconsin. Yes, my wife loves the place, but the whole of Wisconsin will not see where we will stay. You get what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
given. So I didn't give up. I kept on pushing till one person said yes. Bro, I got there 9 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, I don't get apartment.
Omo.
My wife never even reached the Chicago where she did go set. So as she's just talking, I just started showing her the place. She said, I like it. I said, they said, well, we can move in 12 o'clock today. Start coming back. So it was a wasted transport to Chicago. So she
Yeah.
came back, and that's how we got our home. When you get your home, paper never come. So you see, the thing about success is you never really arrive, because success is not a destination.
Yeah.
Success is a journey.
It's a journey.
You want to come America, Abi? You have come. After you come America, you have to settle down.
You have to settle down.
You know, so you were just going like that. It's face to face to face to face to face, different faces. So Remember, we entered the house, we were staying. By February, one day my wife said she was sick. Okay, madam, we just got here. Oh, we'll never get insurance. Why you go tell me say you sick? So I went to the reception and they said, oh, there's something they call urgent care. You don't have to go to the real hospital. Just go to urgent care. You give them $100 and they will treat you. So I took my wife to urgent care. They drew blood. They came back and said, congratulations, you guys are pregnant. Hey, I didn't know whether to celebrate or whether to. I'm like, madam, I'm happy that you are pregnant. You're my wife. And I was happy that I was going to get an American baby. But where will we take pay this thing? Because you see, whenever you want to move forward, if you don't have information from the right people, they will give you their own experience. Before
Yeah.
we came, people had always told us that to give birth in America is going to cost you between $15,000 to $30,000. And here I
Hmm.
am, I just landed. I don't have all this money, and my wife is pregnant. So that information was already ringing at the back of my mind. But it
Running
was
into your
true.
brain.
Yes, because the Bible says that faith cometh by hearing and hearing.
Yeah.
That is the reason why I always block my ears to negative people. I'm sure some
Thank
of
you.
you will be on this program
Thank
talking
you.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Always close your ears. Not everything you have to listen. Sometimes you close your ears, you close your eyes, and you walk through that wall.
Please rewind it again. Rewind it again.
You close your because there will be always be naysayers
Yeah.
everywhere you go. They don't have a full information. They are ignorant, but they will just create their own story around what they want to do. But you see, in life, there are always three parts to a story. There is your part, there is my part, and there is God's part.
What's part?
So you never listen to the naysayers. The moment my wife got pregnant, I was scared. Fear just gripped me, brother. Instead of me to be happy, I became scared. So when I came back, boy, fear don't catch me. But as Christians, the Bible says we shouldn't be afraid. So I went
Yeah.
into the Bible, I started reading. Then I prayed about it. My daughter's my American daughter's name. My first daughter that was born here. My second daughter that was born here. Her name is Zion. I was reading the Bible, and the Bible. I got to the book of Psalms where it talks about, I have brought you to this place called Mount Zion, and
Zion.
upon this place, upon this hill, I will bless you. So the moment I got that reassurance, I was like, I'm going to take over. What did I do next? Information. My people perish for lack of knowledge. I jumped into computer. I began to look for information. How do you, if you just came and you're going through your process of documentation, how do you go through insurance and all that stuff? Then we got what do you call it? We got this organization that deals with Christian women. So their job is to make sure that as a Christian woman, you don't abort kids.
Okay.
And they will give you all kinds of support. And we just got here. We're just new immigrants here, waiting for our papers to go through. So we went. When we got there, I was sitting down. My wife was sitting down. It was a white woman, Mary. We just connected. Of course, she's Mary. I'm Joseph. She's like, oh, you're Joseph. Oh, you're Mary. God has a way of doing things.
Yeah.
So they call them women support. So we got to women support, told them, hey, we just came here. Um, she said the only question she asked us was, are you living here or are you going to take the baby back? So those people that have been giving those advice, the reason why they charge them here is because they want to take the baby back to their country.
Okay.
So if you want to give back to a baby here, this is going to educate a lot of people what you're doing today, especially those who are coming here. When you come to America and you give birth to a child and you're taking that child back to your country, you're not adding human resources to America yet. So you pay.
You are taking.
You are taking. You will pay. However, if you're leaving the baby here, the baby is going to grow here. Government will pay you. You see, because
Hmm.
now you are adding value to them.
Hmm.
The day you sign that social security, you don't add human capacity, human value.
Hmm.
My daughter now can become the president of America tomorrow. So they
Because she's
know,
a
because she's a citizen already at that
yeah.
time. So they asked me one question. Do you want to take the baby back home or do you want to keep the baby? I'm like, the baby's here. Okay, then good. They said, come for 6 months. 6 months. Attend the counseling class for 6 months. Then they'll give you a recommendation letter for insurance. They call it Medicare.
Medicare.
So,
Yeah.
so we went. In that period, we were the first. Myself and my wife. We were always the one that attends. In fact, we are reaching there. They get there before the woman they come for the counseling. You won't play with Nigeria, man.
Nigeria.
You know, we were there. We don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't do, every single thing. They would draw my wife blood, no alcohol. They say, you guys don't smoke, for a black couple for that matter. You guys don't smoke, you don't drink, you're always on time. You did everything excellent.
That blood is flowing.
Brother, I get where they go.
Yes,
People just think you just land into success tomorrow. They say, even if you are a 419, it's easy to do 419.
Easy.
Go try them now. People just sit there and they talk rubbish.
Easy.
Brother, it's not easy. We have to do this thing precept upon precept. It was an intentional building. Intentional building we had to do.
Success is deliberate.
It's deliberate. It's not something, when we're in Africa, we say, pray that you're going out on Monday morning. You see $1 million for road. Which kind of foolish prayer? Who want to throw away $1 million?
They happen.
It has never happened.
You walk your way into
Walk your way. You pray that God lead me to the right people.
Exactly.
Then the right people, when they give you the right opportunity, make sure you use it wisely.
Make sure you maximize it.
A lot of people, they get opportunity, they throw it out of the window. They'll sit down there when somebody's being successful. They say he's doing forward. It's easy. Wow.
My brother.
I love today's forum because I'm at home, I'm relaxed. I'm not the suit. Now, Nigerian people will talk to today.
We are doing it again, though. We are doing part 2 again.
Okay. So, and it's funny, every single person where they interview for Nigeria, they do part 1, part 3. Ubon King, God bless his soul. Now, 3 part now you do for me. So, but
I watched the 3 parts now. The first part you were in your car.
Part 1. Yes. So, boy, you go come back again. Part 2.
I watched the 3 parts. And I'm repeating the same thing.
Ubi Franklin interview me. He said, oh boy, we're not going to do 1 part for your own. Not 3 parts. So let me not miss the story. So we went there consistent. We were consistent on this thing. Brother, doing it, going back and forth, back inside rain, inside cold, inside everything. Then the last day, they now give us that recommendation letter. Because they're a non-profit, we now went. Now, you have to be prepared for success. Because we have been doing all these things. If you're not prepared and you get an opportunity comes, you're not going. Right now, as we are here, if I say, okay, who has an account? If I say, who has an account in Zenith Bank? Now, and I want to give person 100,000, and the person we get for Zenith Bank, I will give you. If you say, okay, I don't get account, I will plan to open on Monday, you don't miss.
You don't miss, yeah?
So you have to be prepared for success. So what am I saying? I have what I call my red bag, but now I don't turn to big man. I don't become black briefcase. So I used to have what I call my red bag, but now I have a briefcase. So that my red bag, all our documents stay there. And I used to tell my wife, I say, if anything happens, there is fire or an emergency, just carry the red bag. Leave every other thing, insurance cover. But that red bag, I know they play with that red bag, but not in a briefcase. And now I've moved it to, I have a safe deposit in the bank. So, brother, poverty not bastard. I think FBI coach is frozen. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Hello. You froze for a while there. Your network.
So, yes,
I can
not
hear
like
you.
our Nigerian network.
Yeah, I can hear you. So should I go on?
But I know it's not your side, not my side.
Should I go on?
Go on, yeah.
Okay. So we went to the red bag. When we got there, they call them counselors. Counseling agents. The woman asked us all the questions she wanted to ask us. Everything was yes. Then she said, let me see documentation. Every single documentation she asked for, we had it in that red bag.
You were saying something about the red bag. You told your wife
Yes.
something about the
Yes.
red bag.
I told my wife that every time anything that happens, she just take that red bag, leave every other thing insurance cover up.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, we have what we call home insurance, resident insurance, so like your property insurance, everything is covered. But that,
Yeah.
your passport, your green card, your this, that,
Does
right?
not cover those ones.
You have to carry it. So when we got there, every single thing the woman asked for was in that red bag. Was in that red bag. So the woman said, wow. She said, I've been working here for 16 years. I've never seen one person who came for this interview that has everything in one red bag. That was how I got the name red bag. She said most people will come, and you see, this might be like I said, they joking, but we're not really joking. Most people will, they will go. I want to come and get the information that I need to get insurance. You will go, you will come back. When they come, some of them, their papers never still complete. They'll tell them again, go and come back. We were there. So it takes at least the average person 30 days. We got it in 3 hours.
Wow. You leave ready.
You leave ready. We got those things in 3 hours. You know, people who are watching this thing, it's not a game. For you to be successful, you need to be on your A game. We walked at that place with insurance. So now this is what they did. They gave the insurance to the baby in the stomach.
Whoa.
Because you have declared that you're going to keep the baby here. They gave the baby the insurance, but the mother and I carried the baby, so the insurance also covered the mother.
Cover the mother.
Yes. So that's how we started. So that was how we overcame that. We overcame that. So around May that year, 2017, we put in our documentations. Finally, got to hire a lawyer. Again, when you are going through any process, you know, if you go to a hospital, a doctor will treat you.
Yeah.
If you want to, anything you want to do, try to use professionals. Try to use professionals. You know, I have people here in America. I own a lot of property. I've lost count of my properties now. But you know, I don't use unprofessionals to do my real estate. I make sure that if I'm getting a painter, a professional licensed painter is doing it. You know, so when you're doing things like immigration, again, I want to advise people, don't listen to what your brother said. But your brother that came to America in 1976 will be telling you that when I come now, so we do always use professionals. It is very, very important because sometimes even the forms you are filling may have been extended that your brother did not know about. And this matter I'm telling you has put a lot of people in problem in the United States, especially Africans who come here. They don't want to pay a lawyer or an attorney, like we call it, just that money to get what they want. They tell you go and download form 3356. You go and download the one that was there in 1976. You might not get the current value one. So we had to get a lawyer who did our process, and that's why our process went very fast. It was like, how did we become citizens? We have to use a lawyer. A lawyer charges thousands of dollars, over $10,000 to do our process for us. But when he did that, everything again is negotiating. I said, how much do we pay first? Always ask that question. You know, Grant Cardone said something. He said, if I told you, if you jump out of a plane and I'll give you 100 million, what would you do? Somebody said, why would I jump out of a plane? He said, what about if I told you the plane was already on the floor? Would you jump out?
Mind shift.
You have to be ready to ask questions. When people tell you things, don't just say assume. Ask questions for clarity. Ask questions to know what's going. Today you're talking to the black mentors. It's going to be different. I don't know who has been here, but my own.
No, this is one of the best we've had.
You know, so when we finished the whole process, we signed all the papers, we were given the lawyer's check. I was going out of the room and I asked myself, now that I've given you all this money, I've signed all the papers, what are my benefits? What are my benefits? You know what the guy told me? You got no benefits. You don't have any benefits yet. You're going to wait for the United States Immigration Services. He said, however, you're qualified to have a library card. Okay. Now, sometimes when you're going through process, all you need is a lifeline. And the lifeline might be like a chewing stick. Always hold on to it. I remember my dad used to tell me that, because my dad was a sailor before he died. My dad was a sailor for many, many years, like 30 years. He would tell me that if a man falls in a river, he said the smallest stick you see, hold it. It might just save your life. So when I asked the lawyer that, or an attorney, like we call it here, that what are my benefits for going through this process right now? He said, I don't have any benefits yet. I have to wait. He, however, gave me a line to hold. He said, go ahead. He said, you're qualified to get a library card. So I went and I registered and I got a library card. That year, while I was waiting for my papers, I read 54 books.
Yeah. I remember you told me about it.
Yeah, when you are in your place of waiting, add value to yourself.
Add value to yourself.
They see there's always a waiting period. But when you're waiting, are you just going to fold your hand waiting and just eat, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep? No, you add value to yourself. I started reading books. I read books from Grant Cardone. I read books from Warren Buffett. I read books from all the rich guys, Trump. So when I started reading these things, my mind started opening. One day I went to the library and I saw a part of the library, and it's free. You just go there, you give them your ID card, they give you a library card free. Now, one day when I'm talking to my lawyer and I'm telling you a part of my success story, like, how? I said, you told me to sign the library. You see? So everybody has a part they play in your life, but they might not know it. It's true. So one day I went into the library and I saw a portion that says the most successful men in America. So I dived into it and started reading. So I started reading and I realized that one thing they all had in common was real estate. All the rich guys in America, they own real estate. All of them, both black, white, green, yellow, all of them, they all own real estate. I said, wow, this is it. You know, some people say, hey, this is it. This is where the money is. Success leaves clues.
Success leaves clues.
So when you are working in your place of success, look at the clues. They leave it there. The really successful people, they leave the clues. Listen to the details. The deal is in the details, right? So I said, I'll go into this real estate training. So I remember that month, it was July 2017. All I had in my account was $1,020. It was supposed to be for my rent. My rent was $885 at that time. I signed up for Grant Cardone's coaching class. It was $997. $3 short to become $1,000. I have the option of either going for that training or use that money to pay for my rent. Now, this is the point. Always make sure that you take calculated risk. I thought about it. If I pay this rent and I miss this class, I would have only solved my problem for 1 month. But if I pay for the training and I hustle later on, I find a way to pay for my rent, I would have paid for my future, right? So I decided that instead of paying, because I've been paying rent now, January, February, March, April, May. Nothing. We just sit down, brother. Nothing is happening. I said, no, it was time to take that risk. So I paid. That month, I was almost taken to court. I was almost taken. Because if you don't pay your rent on time, like 25, 26, they will carry you go court. I was served the letter to go to court, but it was the best risk I took in my life. If I didn't take that risk, I will not be here where I am today. As I speak to you today, Investors Capital has real estate in assets over $21 million.
Yes, Reno Mockery exposed you now.
I know. We're coming there. We're going there. I'll tell you Reno's story. When we're going there, we have over 21 million. As of last night, we're buying 102 acres of land in a place called Mims, Florida. We just got that deal yesterday.
Wow.
Okay. So it's when we buy that land, obviously it's going to go over that. But that's the current deal we're working on now. 102 plots of land in Mims, Mims is 45 minutes away from Orlando, where you have the Disney World.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you call it? So I signed up for that class. Now, be ready to pay the price to get what we call association by investment.
By
I have taught
investment.
class. There are two
Yeah.
ways you can get into the elite club. One by association, one by investment. What is association? Let's say the president of the vice president. Let me, because the president is a Muslim. Let's say you know the vice president of Nigeria. You know him one on one. Then I'm your friend, and you and him attend the same church. Then you invited me to your church.
Yeah.
When I come to your church, you introduce me. Say, vice president, this is my friend. He just came from the US. I have known him by association.
Yeah.
You see, that is knowing the elite by association. But that association doesn't carry strength. If he sees me another 3-4 months, he might not give me audience because he just met me like 2 minutes. However, when you have association by investment, they never forget you. That same vice president, if I meet him, okay, and he has something he wants to do, and I write a check of $300,000 and I give it to him, that this is my investment, the man will never forget me. In fact, he will be calling my phone. So
absolutely.
The moment I invested as small as it was, $997 into Grant Cardone University, my name was already on his table. Every time I want to do coaching and calling, he'll be calling us by name. Hey, Joseph, you have something you want to say? So it's about who knows you. It's not about who you know.
Who you know.
You know, it's about who knows you. You know, somebody might say, we know Black Mentor. Do I know you?
Do I know you?
Yeah, but now you know me and I know you. I know Charles now. My wife told me, my wife said, this FBI coach, if not saying a Nigerian setup, this guy's supposed to be one of the biggest guys in coaching. My wife told me this morning, I'm telling you secrets. My wife says Nigeria. It's just Nigeria is messed up right now. My wife said my wife said that guy, you have the same drive. But it's just that Nigeria setup. Then Nigerians don't want to grow. They like entertainment. They don't like education.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say it here. If now, I don't know how many people are here. Maybe only if now Davido they perform here, and you go to say you will get 55 million.
The whole place could don't reach 5 million views.
I don't know how many. I can't say it, but because it's an educative thing, they won't come. And the ones that will come are the naysayers, and then go plenty past there. So what do they call it? That's a discussion for another day. So this guy will call us, and that was how I started building. As I was doing that. Now, when you start adding value to yourself, don't keep that value to yourself. Start distributing value. The fastest way to become successful is when you start distributing value. Okay? Why?
Yeah.
My Black Mentor brand is not a local brand. Why is it that everybody Black Mentor here, Black Mentor in Wisconsin have taken over Black Mentor has taken over tonight. Today started. I'm going to one of the biggest events in the state of Wisconsin.
Wow.
Okay. So you guys will see it on Monday. I won't share the details yet. So what do you call it? You start giving out value. As you're getting value, you're giving out value. As you're getting value, you're giving out value. That was
value dispenser.
Yes, you have to distribute value. That's the way you grow. So as I was learning things from Grant Cardone and all the successful people, I was teaching them how on social media, just teaching my thing. Then I would put a few people in a room. I was not qualified to work yet. So you know what I was doing? I was acting as consultancy to a company that was already here working.
Okay.
Because there's nothing that says you cannot give consulting. I can call you and say, okay, I want to consult with you. I will just talk. You don't have to pay me. You can decide to pay me in kind.
Yeah.
Niger. So you can say, okay, I'm not giving you money, but I will buy you grocery. I will buy you food for the next 1 month. It's still kind.
Still kind, yes.
I wasn't working illegally, just for the record, but I was giving consultation because I had something in my head. People will come into their free event and say, come and talk. When I finish talking, they will dash me money.
Yeah.
The gift of a man maketh way for him.
Make way for him.
So people sit down there.
I'm waiting for snow to fall on their head.
Wait for snow to come on. So I wasn't qualified to work, but I had to find a way around it. So I wasn't having a business, anything, but I was talking to people. The Lord does not say you cannot talk to people. I was talking to people. So I started teaching them. And here in the United States, there's something we call 3 C's: credit, cash, and collateral.
Okay.
We live in a credit society here. If you have credit score of 750, brother, you'll be big man. And so I had to study about the credit way, the credit. I had to study about credit. So I was going and I was teaching people credit. Then one day I just sit down here on my own. That same year, I got an email. It was 4:30 in the morning. I woke up in the morning and I saw an email that the former governor of Wisconsin, wanted to see me. Who do I know? Who be you? Who be you? Who I be?
Who I be?
Me. I said this one. See, your environment is very, very important. The first thing that came to mind, because I was just new from Africa, the first thing that came to mind was that this one is scam.
Scammers.
This one is scam. Cannot be
Because
real.
in our environment, we just think negative first.
Yes, that's all. The first thing. My wife said, "Why are you saying it's a scam? You have to believe that you're good enough. You are better than anything that this world can give to you. Nothing is good enough for me right now. If today I wake up and I make $1 million, it doesn't move me anymore. I'm telling you the truth, because nothing is good enough for you. The Bible says that God has given you all things that pertains to life and godliness, riches, everything. Now you get them. So nothing, is a mentality thing. But the first thing I said, this one has scam. They don't come. Why? So why are you saying it's a scam? There's a number, they call it. So I woke up that morning and I called the number. It was true. The governor
Listen
had
to your wife.
Yes, listen to your wife again. Valid point. So yes, indeed, it was the governor of Wisconsin. Governors that Nigerian senators and Nigerian governor will come and take a picture and put on billboards.
You're talking about governor. You never even talk of local government. Councilor. You can't even connect to councilor.
Yes.
Not to talk of governor.
I did not lobby nothing. What happened was somebody who knew somebody saw what I was dishing out, value. I said, this is one of the guys that you should meet. This is one of your citizens you should meet. He doesn't even know if I was a citizen yet. But he said, since you are living in Wisconsin, this is one of
you are my citizen.
Yes. So that was how the governor invited me. Some people say, I lie. They say na Photoshop. Nigeria, my people. I love it when I'm talking to Nigeria people, because I'll just be enjoying myself. As they say, I just the cruise.
By the time I remember that statement, they make me laugh. We just the cruise.
Just the cruise. So
the country in a cruise.
That was how I went. It was true. I went there. I went through security. When opportunity comes, prepare yourself. It's like a gun. It's like a gun with one bullet. You shoot, you miss, you miss. But if you shoot, you aim, you shoot, and you hit, it's fine. Until this day, because of that meeting, Governor Walker became my friend. He became my mentor. So I went, bro. I used my last money, go buy suits. People don't understand. People talk about CB. Yes. And never they walk. I use my last money, I go buy suits, brother. I shave, cut my hair. Then I went. I was the only black person in that room. When I got there, the man saw me, said, "You look dapper." I said, "Thank you, sir." The guy fell in love with me. When you're in the midst of greatness, don't be afraid to share your future. I told him.
I said, just like the woman who gave you a house the first time.
Yeah, say that again. Say that again.
I said, hear you. He said, you look dapper, just like the woman who gave you a house the first time.
Yes. But you see, when I got there, I didn't just keep my mouth shut, right? I started saying what I want to see. I started saying what I want to do. I started telling him what my goals were. So he looked at me, because some people, you will go there and you will feel intimidated. You feel intimidated. You don't want to talk. You don't want to do anything, you know. I went there and I told him what my goals. I said, sir, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I said, I want to own half of America. But you see, you have to understand that people who are already truly successful. That's why I always tell people that there are not too many successful people in America, in Nigeria. Because truly successful people are looking for people that they will come, that they will elevate. But those who are not successful want to always be leaders forever. If you meet any captain of industry, no, let me rephrase that. If you meet most captains of industry in Nigeria, leaders in their sector, they never tell you their secret how they make it. They want to dominate that place for 50 years, 60 years. It is a mentality that we need to change back home. When I met this man, he doesn't care whether you're black, you're green, you're yellow. What he wanted to hear was what is in your head. And he said, Joseph, I will support you. I said, however, I'm not yet qualified to work in the United States. He said, when you qualify to work in the United States, get in touch with me. He told his PA to give me 2 cards, 2. I said, why? He said, in case you lose one, you have another one. I said, go keep one in a safe place. So 5 months later, Governor Scott Walker takes me to see the Vice President of the United States.
Wow.
This is me. Now I am now qualified to work, because after that meeting in December, January 7th, 2028, I got all my papers. I was not qualified to work. I was qualified to do whatever I wanted. My social security number came. He took me to see the White House. And that's the picture you're seeing on the, I don't know.
Yeah, the picture behind.
Yeah. Took me to see the Vice President of the United States. And this was me and him. So for those of you that say it's audio.
May they go for transformer. Like we say in our Nigerian yard.
This was really the real picture. You see, somebody was actually covering when we took the picture. There was a guy walking past.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but my editors had to remove him. So that's why they think. So this was the real picture on my phone. I just want to take out this phone.
Okay.
So I told my graphic guy, he removed the person that was standing. So that's how you see it. So I framed it. So myself and Governor Walker, this is me and that one was very nice. Governor Walker likes taking clean pictures. And that was so when I was talking to the Vice President of the, and do you know what it means to meet the Vice President of the United States? I don't care. Even if now safe, now we be saying a Democrats today, I still don't care, bro. You don't arrive.
You don't arrive.
You don't arrive.
The number 1 person in the world. Okay, the number 2 person in the world.
Standing in there. When you stand in the midst, even the governor, you will know you are in the midst of greatness. Yeah. Greatness, they ooze. You know, and there's something about them. They have this gentle spirit. They meet you. So I was talking to the Vice President of the United States, and he was listening to all the things that I wanted. I have not done them yet at that time. I wanted to do them. That's why I tell you this secret. When you're in the midst of greatness, don't be afraid to speak. Because that place where you stand, his own angels, they're powerful than your angels.
True.
These guys, they carry angels, both physical ones and spiritual ones.
The spiritual ones.
So I was saying, I said, sir, I want to own half of America. I want to help people. He looked at me. This guy will just get paper. I thought already thought he want to own America. Now, wow. If it was an African, I would say, get out here. This guy is proud. Yeah. He didn't do that. You know what he told me? Vice President Mike Pence told me, he said, Joseph, you are going to be great. He said, but this is the secret of being great in America. You come to America, you get successful, and you give back.
Give back to the society.
He said, this is how you become great in America. I never forget those words. He said, you come to America, you work hard, you build something for yourself, and never forget to give back. That night, I didn't sleep. So I went back home the next day. And when you hear such things, don't go and be discussing with people. I went and I set up Mentor America. I set up my consulting business called Mentor America, and I started coaching people. And that was how, when I set up that company, I started working with the Republican Party. In 2019 and 2020, I trained over 500,000 people.
Wow.
Most people do not know this. And today I'll make it clear. I'm probably the only Nigerian who got an award from the president.
Wow.
We're seeing it here. On September 9, 2020, President Donald J. Trump bestowed upon me, my humble self, Mr. Joseph James Nantomah of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, the Republican presidential honor. You're seeing it here. I'm probably the only, but you see, Nigerians don't celebrate their people. Nigerians don't celebrate their
Wow.
people. This is signed by the president on the 9th of September. This award was given to me. Myself and my family, we went to the White House. On I keep on real now. Myself and my family went to the White House, and this was me and my family in the White House.
Hello, Joe. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. I can see you now.
Yeah, this was me and my family at the White House in the Oval Office. Okay. So we went there, and I was given that award for excellence, for all the support that I'd given to Black people and things like that. But why news people were calling me here? I was featured on Fox News and all the newspapers and this news and that news, TV stations, all that, Black man doing great things. People were shouting in Nigeria that he's doing 419. How can you go and want to defraud the White House? The White House.
Defraud the White House.
How would they White? That's now they go defraud you. Said, "Oh, you want defraud?"
Exactly.
As we are making that phone call, did they hear everything?
Did they hear everything? Their own wish no be to kill person.
Yes, so they didn't get it. So sorry about that. One of my mentor is talking to me. So they didn't get it. Instead of them to celebrate you, they rather look for a PhD. Pull
you down.
Yes. So that's what they were sharing. Oh, he's doing for. And I asked one of them one day, contact, I said, it's easy to go defraud the president of America. He said, oh, don't worry, you are defrauding them. You don't take enter White House. I said, look at these idiots. Pardon my language. So that was how we started building. When I finished the training with Grant Cardone, my first deal that I did was $18,000. Now I want to teach those who are watching another valid point. I didn't take the $18,000 I started doing big boy. I went and I put it back in my business. So I went to a company called Kogo Capital, and to become a broker, I had to invest $24,000. I made $18,000. I had to borrow $6,000 to add to that money. And when I invested the $24,000 to become a broker, I got a line of credit for $1 million.
Wow.
So that was how my journey went from $997 to $24,000 to a line of credit of $1 million. And that's why they call me the millionaire investor. So it's not named, not be cliche. Okay. I have that letter. I think I posted it a few days ago on my page. If you go there.
Yeah.
I got the line of credit for $1 million. And that was how we started building and building and building. I got several awards. Then came 2020. 2020 pandemic hit, and I had money in the bank. Honestly, we just say Jesus Christ will soon come that period. We thought Jesus Christ was going to come. So I reached out to some so-called celebrities back home. Some of them didn't even use the money to do what I wanted to do. But we fed 25,000 people, myself and my wife, fed 25,000 people in Nigeria. We donated to.
I remember I saw the updates.
Yeah, we donated to Tonto DK Foundation. She fed people in Nigeria, fed people in Ghana. Some of them were not even calling my name, saying I mean they even give them money.
They should say that themselves.
But that's a discussion for another day.
Another
I
day.
came on Ubi Franklin's show. I gave out close to like $20,000. I gave $5,000 to a company in Kano who won. He won. I didn't give. They had a show where they were doing pitch. You come and pitch. So one company, Gryco in Kano, won $5,000. Another lady in Lagos called Mo Baby. I'm being deliberate so you will know that they are real. Mo Baby got $5,000. Then I also bought equipment and stuff for other companies. Those two companies, by the way, have become millionaires now.
Wow.
So tell you say my money clean.
Yes.
Gryco just contacted me like 3-4 months ago. He got a grant from USAID, or what they call them. They give him about $20,000. So the guy, if you get $20,000 from America, you're already a millionaire. But it was my first $5,000 that went in there. Mo Baby, just go Google Mo Baby. Mo Baby is now a big business. She's doing baby creams and things like that. I gave on that platform. What was this gentleman's name? Hero Daniels. I gave on Hero Daniels' platform.
Daniels, yeah.
And I gave so many people. So we fed 25,000 people, and I adopted 27 children in Uganda, which I take care of till tomorrow. So we did that, and while we're doing that, the funny thing is, here people were noticing. So I got a philanthropy award of the year last year. That is for 2021 now. International Association of Top Professionals, contacted me, and right now, currently, I am the coach of the year. I'm the coach of the year, the executive business coach of the year in the United States for International Association of Top Professionals. This is international, and I don't want to leave your screen, but recently they just put me on the cover of the magazine for TIPS. TIPS stands for Top Industry Professionals magazine worldwide. Now my face did there, black man face, While you're doing all these things and helping people, a few people just come out and say, "Oh, it's fraud, it's fraud, it's fraud." But the truth of the matter is, as you're growing in life, as your people who celebrate you grow, the people who hate you will grow. That is just how life is. It has to balance. If it doesn't balance, it will not. Yeah. So as people that are loving me grow, the people that are hating me have to grow. But I've come to understand that. But in the past, that would have given me problem. What did I do you now? What did I do you? But now I'm like, more haters, please. I need them. I need them because people will always, I think we're frozen again. Hello. His network is down. Are you back? Hello. Let's wait for a little bit. Network is down. Can you hear me, Charles?
Okay.
Are you back?
We are back.
Okay.
Yes,
good.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
I was saying as you grow, I said in the past that would have given me concern, but now I don't care about that, right? As you grow, those who like you,
it's a big lesson.
It has to be balanced. Yeah. If not, the scale is going to tip over. So we're doing that. Oh, he's gone again. Network.
Grow in life. Those who hate you will also grow.
Correct. For whatever reason. So we've been doing that. So we did all that. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you? Okay. So we did all that.
Yes, I can hear you.
Before you know what's happening, a few celebrities started, talking to me. Those some I don't know, but Alibaba came here 2 years ago.
I remember the picture. I remember the picture you took.
Yeah. I was the one who set up Alibaba's business in America, New York here.
Wow.
Most people don't know that. And before then, the man has tried several times and he was defrauded several times. But the truth is, when I did that, I wasn't looking for anything. I did it. I even used my own money, take one before he can pay me. And it's on record. This is recorded. If I lie, make Alibaba tell me I lie.
No, I think you made a comment about your sincerity, and there were a few things he said that time.
Yeah.
There are a few things he said that time, but
So
I didn't get the details.
okay, so yeah, so he came in and the wife, they've been beaten so many times. They give people money to do things. Even though he didn't shout about it, but at least he gave me that audience. So we came, we took care of them. I put him in a hotel, took care of them, as my elders, and they went. So then last year, 2020, D1 Adeneye came. I hosted
Yeah.
him in my office. D1 was a big thing for me because we don't look D1 day. You remember those
You
days?
man, back in the days of Ray Power,
Prime time, prime time,
prime time
We're wearing
show,
football,
yeah.
big football. We're like, man, these guys. So you can imagine when D1 reached out to me and said, Joe, I'm coming to inspect your business. He came, the inspector was like, boy, this was his word. I've forgotten how he said that word. That was his phrase he used. He said, boy, you are balling. The D1 I got mine. He said, Joe, you are balling. You just there, just shut up. You are balling. So yeah, D1 invested with us. And we're proud to say he invested with us. His investment went through. He has closed now. We did all the thing. We paid him back his money, interest, everything. He's a good man. But sometimes we need to say these things out because if we not talk, people go to say we just they play. We know they play here. So he was also one of our investors. His investment went through for 1 year. We paid him everything. Go and ask him. Go and ask him. He went through, and we have a lot of people who have invested in secret because in Nigeria too. If you do too much, that's why most people don't want to say. They will come and kidnap you. But they want to spend that money finish. Should not be today invest, not going to kidnap the man. So we're doing that. Then recently, somehow, I'll use the word somehow to cover so many stories.
Yeah.
I came across Reno Mokre. And we started talking back and forth. Then one day he posted me on his page. Then the naysayers went and met him.
On this day,
No,
a
I'm
full
coming now. I'm going somewhere. So one
okay.
day he posted me on his page. Then the naysayers went to meet him. Do you know that guy that you are posting? Now 419, now 419, all those things when they show. He doesn't have them, or he doesn't have a yacht. It's easy to buy yacht. They easy to buy yacht. Now all of them are Instagram. But Reno is a wise man.
Yeah.
For some foolish people, he'd have just reduced his distance and maybe gradually move back and say, this guy big, I don't want to. Because a few people did that in the past. A few people reach out. You don't even know somebody. Because of somebody talk to you, go hit somebody. People are just crazy. Like, if I didn't know you and maybe I posted your show that on my page, do you know the FBI coach? Oh boy, that guy don't defraud like 5 million people. Then I'll just send you a text message. Oh boy, I go day busy on Saturday. I know if you come that your training again, that your show again. You see, stupidity.
Without going through the details.
Even these are things people do every day. I'm telling you. They don't even know the details. But because somebody just called them, just paint one guy say, I defraud people 100 million. Say I'm the most wanted person in Nigeria. Me.
Jesus.
One idiot picked the story and started running with it. And it's crazy. It's crazy. So they reached out to Reno. I'm telling you, this is recorded. They reached out to Reno and told him I'm this, I'm that. So the guy said, okay, you know what? He doesn't have a yacht, correct? They even say I don't have an office. That my office is on social media. All that you are seeing, I hype. He said, no wahala. So Reynolds called me, said, I'm coming from England to America to come and see that your business. He told me, said, if I come and I don't see anything, I will report it. I will not keep it to myself. He said, however, if I come and everything they say you say you have is true, I will also report it. So just get it because that money that I'm wasting that I'm spending to come is not going to be a waste. It has to be for a purpose. I said, no problem, sir. So Reno flew in, landed in Chicago. I went to pick him. I said, just enter. He said, drive me straight to your yacht. So, he's frozen again. Network. Hopefully we can come back.
Reno,
Yeah, your line is breaking. Yeah, you're back
yeah.
now. So
I
yeah.
said somebody said what Reno cannot do does not exist.
Uh-uh. Hmm. Reno said, as he just entered, I just saw him at the airport. Okay. He said, take me to your yacht. He said, take me to your yacht. So I drove him straight to the yacht. When we got there, he said, where's your yacht? I said, he said, start videoing. Start videoing. So I started videoing. So we entered the yacht. And you cannot fake yacht. Brother, yacht not be pino.
No be
Yacht now
thing. My
42
my
feet. This passes my house. 42 feet boat.
of course.
Big. They sleep there. We get room. We get house. Everything inside. It's like a house on water. So he came there. He sat there. He ate. Then he prayed for my family. He prayed for us. Then I took him to. Then I said, "Take me to your hotel. Take me to my hotel." And I took him. You can imagine. He didn't say, "Take me to the hotel." First, he said, "Take me to your yacht," because he wanted to see
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
So the next day, when I called, he said, "Take me to your office." My staff, so everybody was there. He came to my office. He saw everything. And that was why he decided to do what he did. When we finished the office, he said, take me to those properties you say you have. So I started taking him. This is my house. I never said this is my house. They stand outside. This is my house. I will open the door. We'll enter. I have I have an Airbnbs. I have renters. So we're entering. And you saw it on the videos. So
Yes, I saw it.
he did all that. So when he was leaving, I love that guy. I don't care what anybody says. There are just some people that are distinguished. They are distinguished. At the airport, he now repeated that thing he told me. He said, I have seen everything and I am impressed. I'll go and report what I saw. So anything you see Reno post about me is not what we are telling him, it's what he saw.
Of course. Reno posts verified information.
Yeah, verified. So even in
Verified.
the videos, he says sometimes seeing can be believing. So he was there inside the houses, the properties, he saw everything. So now all those naysayers that were saying, oh, they couldn't go back to him anymore.
They shut their mouth.
Shut, and not did he just stop on social media. He now called me when they said, tomorrow I am posting you on this day newspaper. Ah, brother, that one choke.
He choke.
I don't
like brother.
I framed him yesterday. They're from my office now. I had to frame him. I told them to send me that newspaper from Nigeria. Frame him. He choke. So
and I saw when your staff was viewing the video, was looking at through
funny?
the paper.
That was my man. You know what's funny? When we were about to do the video, I was busy with other things. So my consultant who works for me, Mike and Joseph is a new staff that I just hired. I said, two of you should go and do the video. When Nigerian people come in, they will say, I want to speak to your boss.
And then they are talking to you.
They always think that the white guys are my bosses. But brother, I don't care. As long as I'm closing my deals, money is entering my account. I don't care who's boss, who's not boss. But
you will just direct them to whoever they want to see.
We need to change our mentality where we think that because we have a black skin, we're not good enough for certain things. We need to move beyond that idea. Those guys, I'm the ones that pay them. I pay them salaries. I pay them commissions on deals they close for my company. That ideology that because you are white skin means you're intelligent than the black guy is normal. When I was in Nigeria, I used to think like this: every Igbo man and get money, brother. When I reach here, I did coach them this morning. I even coached them this morning before I came here. So we need to start celebrating ourselves and celebrate our heritage, celebrate our color, celebrate our skin, celebrate everything we have. And the new language for business is collaboration.
Collaboration.
That's what I'm doing here right now. That ideology that, I can do it by myself, I can do it on my own, I don't need anybody. Those were arcade way of thinking. In the 21st century, for you to grow, you need to have people that are working with you. Look at Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. He owns Amazon, but he doesn't own one store there. All the stores where they're buying things, now other people get them. It's collaboration. He created the platform. And every single connected economy. Then people are buying, and he has his own commission. And because he has connected so many people, now he's become, one of the richest men in the world. So we need to, grow up and understand these things and understand how life itself actually works, So that was my story so far.
Joe, See, there are so many things in your story, but we're not going to take it today because
Yeah,
I know you have other appointments.
correct.
Our target was 1 hour, but if you leave us here, we'll go stay here 3 hours.
I follow. That's the truth.
Because I remember the night I remember when I came to your house in Abiyokuta, we didn't sleep. We
Uh-uh.
didn't sleep. We talked till around 2 a.m. or
Yes,
thereabout.
I
Before your
guess.
wife came the second time, I said, Una no go sleep.
I'm
So
telling you, network.
because of the mind, it's because of the mindset. Okay. So we are not going to, I know a lot of people have questions, but see, you're going to keep your questions. Can we do this next week Saturday again? Part two
So
next week Saturday.
next
As a
week
follow-up on today.
Saturday. Let's talk about that later because my calendar
Okay,
is not in
because
front
I'm
of me. I
putting you
don't
on
want
the
to
hot
promise
spot.
on live video, then I don't show up. Right?
Okay.
So let's talk off
There were
calendar.
a few things.
Yeah.
There were a few things I wrote
But I
out. I
promise
wanted
you
to.
something, we're going to do part 2. I can promise you we're going to do part 2, but I don't know if it's next week Saturday, just to be honest.
Okay. All right. So viewers, the Black Mentor is going to come back. There's so much to learn from him. So much. He's someone I can
I
sign
know
my.
you one-on-one now. I know you, not the internet thing. Just cut my shot like that.
And he's the first person that brought me to Abeokuta.
Yes, it's true.
He's the first person that brought me to Abeokuta. So we're going to draw the curtain here. So everybody that is viewing, don't swallow saliva, don't drink water yet. Just hang that food, hang it on the air.
Yes.
But I believe you got value from all he shared today. So many bullet points, so many bombs. In fact, the bombs they choke. Like Shaggy would say, he choke you. So
And just talking with, but like I say, facts tell, story sells.
Story sell, yeah.
When you're teaching, I learned this love when you're teaching, tell stories. And
Tell
that's
story.
when I go give them speeches. I just came back from one of my biggest speaking events in Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't know if you saw it like a month ago. And the moment I was coming down, everybody was going there talking formulas 3x3. We all know 3x3. Guy, waiting be your story. So when I was sitting down there, I was like, this guy, they don't even know why we're here. I went on the stage, I started telling my story. When I came down, a professor from University of Edinburgh approached me and said, we want you on our stage. He said, the reason why I came here was I came to look for speakers that will speak in our university. You're the only one I found. And we have at least 9 speakers at that event. Learn to tell story, because people might forget the points, the arithmetic, but they will never forget your stories.
They can't forget
Black Mentor. Let me tell you how Black Mentor went to Wisconsin. He just take train from Chicago in white and say, I like and here, finish. They will never forget that side, So that's it. Well, I'm glad I did this today. There are so many things I've shared that I haven't shared in the past. And there are so many people who are assuming that I've cleared here. So it's amazing.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this.
We'll do a part 2. We'll do a part 2. But I know that in the month of November, I just opened we just opened a new business in Las Vegas.
Okay.
We opened a new business in Las Vegas. So it's called Las Vegas Capital and Investments in Las Vegas for high network investors. If you don't get $1 million, no call that company, no. So I'll be doing a lot of traveling this November and December. But Saturday, I just want to know the Saturday morning I'll be free. Or if you push your time a little bit further on a Saturday, I'll be able to do it, because this is morning here. So we'll work it out between you and I will come back and finish the story. I won't leave hanging. I promise you that.
We'll do part 1, part 2, part 3.
No problem. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Because other people that host, I watched the part 1. At least I remember I watched the Ubon Kings part 1, part 2, part 3 with you.
And after Ubon King, something that happened.
Exactly, something's not happened. And there's even a video I'll need to show them, but not for today. There's a video of the event that happened in Philadelphia.
No, is it Philadelphia or Indiana?
Indiana, yeah.
That woman.
Yes, so let's save that one for next one. Because I have the video. I'm going to play the video for them to see.
No problem. So we'll do that.
So
we'll get there. Thank you very much.
It's been an amazing time. Please send my love to your wife and tell her I missed that Begiri soup. Is it Begiri or
don't
hello,
photo bomb
pretty?
my video. This one, that's what she always does. Come on, photo bomb the video every
It's
time.
allowed. There's no formality here. That's why I said that we do it
Goes back.
buzz. Yes.
Okay, say
Thank you very much. And I'm so happy to be part of your success story. In fact, for this thing you have said, I'm going to my book is just here. I'm going to bring it out. I will start reading it again from today. That Science of Getting
that book, when you read it,
that book is 100 years old.
yes, you can
100
imagine.
years old.
You can imagine. So you have to practicalize the things in that book. Very important.
So I'm gonna read it again. Now I'm gonna read it with a different
Intent.
mentality.
Yes, very important. I have it on my iPad here. I listen to it, on and on.
I have the audio book, I have the PDF, I have the hard copy.
And I want to just add something here real fast. If you're a business person and you're here, I'm also on YouTube, the Black Mentor TV.
Yes.
My goal, like I said, with when I met the vice president, my goal is not just to make all this money and just go away. But I want to always give back to people who really need it. So if you're a business person, I've been giving, but I started an initiative again this last quarter. I'm doing a program called the Black Mentor YouTube Challenge. We might change the name to the Black Mentor YouTube African Challenge because I want it to be only for Africans. So it's called the Black Mentor YouTube Challenge. I'm giving $1,000. Somebody just won today. We started 7th of last month to 7th of this month. So already the person is leading that fast. So we're going to start the season 2 next week, Friday. And go to my page, follow the rules. You will have the chance to follow. You will promote your own video. The person with the highest view and highest followers and highest comments, whatever, will win $1,000. $1,000 is about $550,000, 50,000 naira. So I want to do 10 seasons where I will give out 10,000. Instead of just giving somebody 10,000, I want to give $10,000 to 10 different people.
10 different persons.
So go there, follow my YouTube videos, and you will have so much to learn. And get ready for season 2 next week, Friday. And
your YouTube channel, I posted it. Is that correct?
It's called the Black Mentor TV.
Okay.
The Black Mentor TV. Yeah, just go there, follow the Black Mentor TV, and follow the Black Mentor on the Black Mentor _ on Instagram, and you will see all the processes you need to go through. You just make a 2-minute video. You send it to the hashtag. We'll put it there. You go and promote your video. So all the people that are following you, call them to come and watch your own video and promote it. And the highest view will win $1,000. And season 2 will start next week, Friday. We already have a winner as of today. So God bless you. I just wanted to drop that here because we want to support as many people. That's it. Thank you. The Black Mentor TV. God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, man. God bless you. So, viewers, it's been a great time with you. So, Black Mentor and I will talk behind the screen. Bye-bye.